No.1 Sentai. Gozyuger vs. Gorenger. 50-year time slip. Chapter 11. The Gozyugers, Gorengers, and the 48 Super Sentai and their mechas are defeating the Calamity's robot army in the final round of the No.1 battle to determine the future's fate. During the battle, the Verbloon gets help from the Verdran piloting by the future Gorengers, making the past versions surprised. Unbelievable. That looks like the Verbloon, but with the future us in it, explains Gorenger, eliminating every single robot. However, the 50 Super Sentai are no match against the omnipotent being who defeats them easily with its power, sending them to the ground. It's too strong. If we keep this up, then we have to risk our lives to save the world, even if it means using every power we have to defeat it, resulting in our deaths, explains Zenkaiser. As Gorenger disagrees with the idea, which is why we can't do that. We refuse to sacrifice ourselves against this unbeatable enemy. If we risk our lives into it, then who's going to protect the Earth in the future? The classic Red's right. We can't make the fans sad to see our deaths, explains Rikuo, and this act of risk will not be accepted, adds Rugi. So we have to fight till the very end without casualties, adds Kinjiro, and that we would save the future in our own hands, adds Sumino. With our friends at our side, we will work together to achieve our goals of bringing peace and victory to the world, adds Horu. So that's why we will never give up, shouts the Gozyugers as they get their own Tega swords to stand up, before Horu says, "Now, let's continue the battle, my king," shouts Calamity from the Calamity, who's drawing in his sketchbook and quickly finishes it to reveal a combined form of the Tega swords combinations, as the 5 Tega swords formed into one by magic and making the Gozyugers confused as they joined the same cockpit. The Tega Sword Red for the head, TyrannoHammer go for the left arm, LeonBuster go for the right arm, UnicornDrill go as the hind legs, and EagleShooter go parts on the chest. What the heck? What did you do? Asked Horu, as Calamity answers, "Sorry, I realized that you're the only ones to take turns using a unique robo, so I thought of combining them together just like us as an inspiration. If you don't like the name I called it, Tega Sword King, inspired by the Gorengers and Gozyugers animal robos. You know what? It doesn't sound that bad. I love it," says Rikuo, as Kinjiro also agrees on this. "When it comes to becoming #1, then you're the king of the world." "Thanks, Calamity-senpai. Okay, I seem to like the idea since I have friends by my side. Let's do it," shouts Horu, as his team shouts together, "Complete." Tega Sword King, the combined robo, then attacks the Calamity by shooting, soaring, and hitting. Weeder sees this intriguing, that combined Tega Sword never came to be in the future, but as long as I have my transporter, no one can stop me, except me. With those words, a mysterious ranger snatches the transporter away from Weeder as the former smashes it to the ground. "No, you. I've looked up to you, the 6th member of the Gozyugers. Indeed, the name's Gozyupolar, and your ambition of changing history has already ended." He then grabs Weeder like a bear and throws him away from the city, as Gozyupolar looks at Tega Sword King. "See you in the future, Gozyugers." He then leaves for today, not knowing who he is. With the help of the 49 Super Sentai robos, Tega Sword King manages to wound the Calamity, as the Gozyugers plan to finish it off by energizing the robo with their energy as well as the 49 Super Sentai's energy to perform a charge attack piercing through the Calamity's chest, calling the attack, Tega Sword King, Gozyu Strike. With that, the Calamity is destroyed, resulting in the dark clouds vanishing into the blue sky, as the people cheered for the 50 Super Sentai who celebrated in victory. Meanwhile at the rural field, Weeder gets up, injured, and is unexpectedly surrounded by the approaching 33 Rangers. "Found you. Give it up, White Cloak jerk. You have nowhere left to run," shouts Horu, as Weeder is in trouble now that his transporter is destroyed. "I can't be defeated by this." Suddenly, a portal appears from above, sending out 2 police officers, male and female, to handcuff Weeder, much to the 33 Rangers' surprised. "Got you. By the order of the Time Protection Department, we're taking you to custody," says the man, making Weeder disappointed by this. "Oh, nuts. Time Protection Department? You mean the home of the 4 Time Rangers in the future? Asked Jayan, as the female officer nodded her head. That's right, we came from the 30th century to stop criminals from changing the flow of time, the male officer adds in the conversation. So when we find out that Weeder steals one of the forbidden transporters to bring you Sentai warriors to the Gorengers year, we are tasked to stop Weeder with the help of bringing your mechas to this time, including Lord Tega Sword. So that's why it appears to the past to help us defeat the Calamity. But why bring 4 more? The female officer replies, thought you need to have your own separate mechas just like your predecessors. Well, thanks for the help, we couldn't have done it without you too. Says Myra, you're most welcome. Now we must get him back to our original time, but before that, we need to send you future Rangers home first. Explains the man, before the woman adds in, by using our own transporters for emergencies, returning you all to your own times of where you left off. However, we will restart it as if this time slip never happened, meaning that meeting each other and battling against enemies in this past year will be forgotten. The 33 Rangers are surprised by this, and what did the 2 Time Protection Department officers mean about restarting time?